Hello everybody, this is Carol from Friendly Quail. I'm back in Florida at home and I can start making videos again. I thought I'd do a couple of things today. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're a returning person, I'm glad to have you back. But I thought I'd do a couple of things today. I'm going to show you some of the results of my alcohol ink dyeing that I did in the summer in Wisconsin. Not all of the whole stack, but just some of it. And then I'm going to show you some thrift and antique store hauls from places in Wisconsin. And I'm going to announce a giveaway that I'm going to be having. So with no more ado, let's get started. I have my stack of paper here, but I have two things that my friends gave me. This is a sari silk covered headband with beads on it that my friend Pamela gave me when I was up in Wisconsin, and I just love it. And this is one of the things I got from my friend Nancy. She made me a coaster for my drink to go on at my desk when I'm working. She's the same one who made this little basket for me. I just love it. So anyway, I'll get started with my results. Let's see here. Some of them I had done with the leaves. I sprayed some leaves, put something under it and over it, and the under one then had like a white spot where it didn't get done. So sometimes I took and I sprayed the leaf and then I pressed it down on here to give it a little more oomph. This side really shows it better, and I like that that type of thing here. This is a fern. Look at these wonderful maple leaves. That'll go in my fall journal. Here are some leaves from hosta. This was white pine. And I love this one too. It has, you know, some of the leaves that I had put on. And I found that the one that I put on top usually looked better. So after a while, I stopped putting one on the bottom. I just laid the leaves down on the plastic and I sprayed over them. And then I put the paper down, and sometimes I squirted a little alcohol on the paper. This one had a really big leaf, some really big leaves. I thought they turned out really cool. This one has some maple leaves. Tried to do some different colors. This was fern. And here is my smaller leaves again, with a variety of different kinds. I love doing this color with purple and green for botanical journals. So, more. But I think that's enough. I'll show you some other things, because this could be all day. I might put some of this in my Etsy shop, so if you're interested in any, you can look for it in Friendly Quail on Etsy. Okay, now I went to a couple thrift stores when I was up in Wisconsin, so I'm going to pull some stuff in and show you what I got. And these I found all in one bag. They were really pretty, hand crocheted with really tiny little things. But I thought these would look really cool on corner pockets. And got a number of those. And then some are like a snowflake or a star. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to pull one of each of these out and save it for later because it's going to be part of a giveaway. So, and some of them have, you know, like stains on them and that, but I think they just look kind of more vintagey. This was another crocheted thing. These are, I don't know what this was supposed to be, if this was going to be all sewed together to make something or what, but they had tons of this and they had divided it up into pieces. And I thought this would be really good for like corner pocket designs and things too. I love that too. I found this lace. So that's pretty cool. It's like wide. I like to use that a lot on covers things, but very pretty. And another wide lace. Oh, it's caught on a staple. And here's some other wide lace. You can kind of see it. This makes for really pretty. I don't know if this is from a curtain or what it was, but it's very pretty, and I'll be able to use it for covers. And then I got some grosgrain ribbon, this really pretty blue. There's some things I got, and I also got some wallpaper, like the border things. I like to use these for like a flip, a fabric flip, only it's not fabric. It's wallpaper. Not even sure what this one's totally gonna look like, but it's stuck. I didn't open it yet. No. If I can get it open before too long, otherwise I'm gonna have to wait. Maybe I'll just use a scissors. I think there was one of these that was open. But I took a closed one. I'm trying to remember what it is. Over the summer I did a number of different ones. Okay. Kind of like birdhouses and ivy and stuff. That would be cute too in a journal. This stuff I thought was really pretty. Okay, and this one, should have opened it up before. I thought if I just took the plastic off I'd be able to get at it, but they've got these sticker things on here. Try to get it soon. A little bit better than I did the last time. Maybe not taking quite as much time. Oh, okay. I'm wasting a little bit of it, but okay. Oh, this one has ducks and fishing things. Okay. But those are kind of fun to use in journals too when they clean this up. This was something I found in a thrift store. It's actually like things that they would print checks on, and it tears. There's a perforation that they tear, and it looks like a check on the back to endorse here. But I thought I could also reinforce it and use it as something like this that I could then fold out. If I put washi tape over that, it was just something different. I found a couple of pads. This one is a bridge score pad. My mom always played bridge with her friends, but I never learned how. And this is a sitter's guide, so some little things about what you would leave with the babysitter. I got a couple of stamps. This one has names of flowers on it. This is just dots, but I thought that might be good on journal cards. Alright. And I did buy a little bit of, there was a bag of some samples, upholstery samples, and I thought some of these might make a good cover, maybe for a fall journal or something. So I picked up those. I didn't fit them all in to bring them back. Some of them are still up in the camper. This looks sort of southwest, and kind of watery looking, so I might use those for some covers. I found some paper rolls for like cash register receipts, and those are adding machine, you know, cash register. But these make good backgrounds for snippet rolls. So I picked that up. Alright, now. Then I went to, whoops, it's all falling down on me. I went to a couple of antique stores, and this is what I found in one of them. I found some photographs that were old, and these are actually postcards or photos. This one's made into a postcard, but I thought I might try to scan those, and here's another one. I tried to scan them. This was Wisconsin Motor Bus Lines. It was a schedule for a bus schedule. I found a record of passengers that the Greyhound person, the driver, would keep track of how many people were on the bus. A couple of things of tickets for a Beacon Theater in Superior, Wisconsin. These must be older. They were 20 cents, and then here now they're 55 cents, so the price went up. But I thought those were really cool looking too. I found some, these are replicas, but treasury notes from some of the states from around the Civil War. I found a little golden book, Little Red Riding Hood. It's from 1948. Yes, copyright 1948. I always wanted to make a Little Red Riding Hood journal, so don't know if I'll make it a golden book journal or just use some of these inside of it. This is a magazine for stenographers or secretaries, typists, and it's got all kinds of things in it, advertisements and lots of shorthand. Kind of cool. Thought these would be fun for journal pages or, you know, some ideas. This is from 1931. This is a home arts magazine from 1939. I was inspired when I saw Wishes and Weeds and her friend. I can't think of hers right now, but they did like a one magazine. They used everything in the magazine to do their journal. And there's in a lot of color, but there's all kinds of fun advertisements and things that I could use for, paper clips and stuff like that. And then this is, I got two of these, two Needlecraft, also from 1930. This one has stories in it, needlework. There's only like red in this one too. Here, Campbell's soup. Here's a little Campbell kid. Quaker oats, shredded wheat, slips and aprons, making jelly, reed and wood basket, or to put wood in for your fireplace. And that was kind of fun. Look at this doll, suck a thumb baby. And this one, it's very similar to the last one. It has a lot of the same type of things, needlework and then advertisements. So that was from one antique store. Another antique store I went to, I got this Viewmaster for looking at those little reels, and then a whole bunch of Viewmaster reels. And this one's Alice in Wonderland. So they have like the little pockets that you could use for a pocket, and they have the little reels. So I could use something with those. And it's got Cinderella, Goldilocks and the Three Bears, Red Riding Hood. Ah, see, now I can use that one. Little Red Riding Hood. A whole bunch of different Disney. Bugs Bunny. Woody Woodpecker. Night Before Christmas, Visit from St. Nicholas, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Christmas Story, Part 1, Mary and Joseph, Part 2, The Shepherds, Part 3, The Wise Men, The Cowboys and Trigger, Roy Rogers, Hopalong Cassidy. So some fun things, and like I said, I loved that I could use this as a pocket, and then use this on something to decorate it. That would be fun. And then there's a few that are just like scenic. They must have bought them when they went on vacations. I thought that was a real find. Everything, including the Viewmaster, was $24, and for something that old, because this is like the kind I had when I was a kid, and that's pretty old. All right, I just found this little sign, fresh red raspberry pie, 10 cents. And a couple of old books that the paper is delightfully dark. And I could use that in things too. And I just like old books too. Alright. And another antique store. I found these flashcards. These are really long, but I think I could cut them off and it still would be pretty good to use in journals. These are, it said on the outside of the box, I think 1948. Okay, self-teaching flashcards. This was like what would be the yearbook from high school from 1912, Two Rivers High School. And it's kind of fallen apart, but there are some really cool things in here, like I could scan. Look at that guy's mustache. Woo. That's the board. And then we have the faculty in the high school. And the class of 1912, which had 14 people in it. The other classes were a little bit bigger, because these would have been the juniors, sophomores, and freshmen, and the classes were getting bigger. Look at this great basketball team photo. I'm going to scan some of these gym class. Some really fun old pictures. This was like a home ec class, and I taught home ec for a little while. But look at the outfits they have on. 1912, and they had some alumni of the high school and from what year they graduated and where they were living now. This was an old magazine. Screenplay had lots of goofy pictures and fun things in it. And this one is actually from 1955. It's a German magazine. Everything is in German. And there are lots of advertisements for needlework and things like that too. And the area that I grew up in was very much a German area. That was most of my ancestry was German, and so they had a lot of different things. And then I found a whole stack of postcards, and in those postcards they also had some old envelopes that I thought were really fun. Postcards in envelope to send something to different places. These were some silhouettes that were cut out of black paper and then put on here. And then I found tons of postcards from like 1907 to about 1915 maybe. A lot of them were from like 1910, 1909. Some of them weren't postmarked, but the ones that are postmarked, you can see where they're on it. So I think I'm going to scan some of these too. Some are Thanksgiving, Happy New Year. Mrs., will you please sew me a shirt on this button? He has a button, he wants her to make him a shirt. Oh, what I know about you. Just some. A whole bunch of these were like from one family, and that was fun. So there's a whole bunch of them, but some really interesting pictures. Some are Christmas, some are Valentine's, some are just botanical, and fun to read what people wrote on them too. I'm pretty nosy. This was just something that someone had put out, fine art pencil drawings. And it's not that old, but he had a bunch of drawings. I thought that would be fun to put in a journal. And this is about the Star-Spangled Banner. It's a postcard as well. This one is from 1947. It's not as old. But I found all kinds of fun things. Now, the giveaway that I'm talking about is, this is a cigar box that I got from a friend whose husband smokes cigars. She doesn't. But every time I make a video, I'm going to add something to this to give away until I get to 100 subscribers. I'm at 85 right now and taking time off in the summer. I haven't been very active, but I'm going to be posting a lot more now. So I think what I'm going to start with is to put a couple of these doilies in it. And every time I make a video, I will add something. And when I get up to 100 subscribers, then I will pick a name. I'll give you one to comment on. And I'll give the box away to celebrate 100. So that's all I have for today. I'll be coming back with making things, tutoring and craft with me and that type of thing a lot more often now that I'm back home. And I hope you'll continue to join me. Thank you for sharing your time with me today. And I hope you enjoyed seeing what I got over the summer and my results in my paper. So again, thank you for being here. This is Carol from Friendly Quail saying bye.